Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Attack.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the pistol, Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
We've set it down from 37. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Pistol now for Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Brashard Smith. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. We send the tight end in motion. Third down, it's Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
13, rip. Here we go.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Red on the red. Darn, this one's hot. Hey, kill.
On play action now, Lawrence. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here.
Hey, Rob.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation, and he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Plowing up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Puts him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on 1st down. He has this down to the 34. And gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning him from the slot right. Out of Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Dive play straight ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
The tight end going in motion right. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Easy. Let's go on.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 31-yard attempt.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35, and he's out the clear. Reaches the 40, hits the 20, and they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
In the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, brought pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
They'll send him up the middle. Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Catch is made in close. Looks like about 4 yards on that 3rd down. Not enough for the 1st, but definitely enough to consider going for it here.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Yellow.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Yellow, yellow. On the water, right?
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Buckert with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Silver!
First carry now, this is Bayshul Tootin. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Red on red. Hey, Kip! Focus, high!
Out of the gun, to give to Etienne. This ride forward halted after a couple of yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, Chiefs going with a dime.
On red. Son, it's like...
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Right, right.
Hand off to the back. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Theory, got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. An attempt incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. His work begins at the 31. Jukes away from one.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He dodged the tackle. Off to the races, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. Found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
For maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. One last play before the break.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey.
Counter give to Etienne. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Trying it right side with Etienne. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, kill. Easy, route.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now to the running back. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, run! Son, here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Done. All right, here we go. Done. Silver.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Complete, it's Myers. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Alert!
Headed left. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And motion him out of the backfield. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Man in motion here.
Hey, 57 color.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second down now, they need 7.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. All right, timeout here. Medical staff headed out for an injured player. And it looks like Rashee Rice needs some help. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Thornton's the receiver in motion left. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Running back sent in motion. Back to the air, Mahomes. Intercepted in the end zone. That is Caleb Ramsey. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You knew it before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip.
And off to 2. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right, here we go. Hey.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, run.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On to punt for the Jaguars.
He has it at the 33. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. That's 16 on the pickup. That's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 43, 15.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one connects. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, 43, yellow.
Tight end in motion right. throw from Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Tootin now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Route, turn.
From the gun, ETN gets it. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Offensive line fast. ETN on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. 1st down from the 42.
Hey, Lion.
Drawn up here for Lawrence. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. He's able to kick this out wide. That leads to a nice pickup of 7. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Son. Big 13 heavy. Take right open. 30 left.
On play action now, Lawrence. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running a slant. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line.
At the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's caught on the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down throw, Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with a hoop scene, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Jags loading up the secondary on this third down. They've got 6 DBs out there. Here he is to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Hayward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.